¡Hala! Listo. Cargar partida. La autosave era, ¿no? Ay, sí, estamos aquí, clarito. Ay, me tendré que cambiar de lado porque esto es cuando hablan se va el texto para allá. Pero bueno. Cambiaré el chat abajo a la izquierda para que no moleste tanto. Un momento. Si no, no vais a ver nada después. Y yo me voy a poner al otro lado. ¡Brujería! Vale. Entonces teníamos una cizalla, ¿no? Un bastón. Ah, no. Cuando se viene fresco.
There's a stone in the undergrowth. There's something written on it, but I can't see what it is. That could be a little gravestone.
Limpiar lápiz, pues con esto sí.
I don't believe it. How I've ended up doing the gardening. It is indeed a gravestone.
No me digas.
A little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.
Kinski, si sea el gato, digo yo. A pesar de la momia esa. Kinski se llamaba el gato.
¡Yuhu!
No sé si odiarte o darte un beso, pero... ¿Qué estoy otra
I
vez?
know what Mortimer's cat's called.
So what? I do too.
¿Así?
His cat died some while ago. Her gravestone's outside. Her name was Kinski.
It was a tomcat. The poor thing is always so happy playing with my bandages.
Yes, very sad, very sad. But hopefully this proves that I am a good friend of old Mortimer, does it not?
You have only answered one of my questions.
Una, he contestado dos.
Two? You asked me about his underwear.
But why would his underwear be of any interest to me?
Oh, come on, don't change the subject. Are you going to give me that jewel now?
No, not yet. I have one last
A
question.
ver.
What did Count Grunschfeld or Peterbock say to his adjutant Henninger shortly before the Battle of
Toma ya.
Huh?
Eso
Wrong.
está en el libro.
No, I just don't understand what you're talking about.
I am a trifle unsure about this too. It is a bit like a coded question.
And do you know the answer?
Of course. Mortimer told me.
And you haven't forgotten it?
No.
Eso es que sí.
What is the answer?
Eso es tu padre.
Grunschfeld made Henninger an offer that he couldn't refuse.
Really? So what did he offer him?
He really made him an offer.
No. What did Grunschfeld say to Henninger?
Estrella Galicia 78. Dice, voy a merendar, luego estamos.
Vale, que aproveche, Estrella.
234, of course.
Oh? What?
234. I know all about that. Mortimer told me many times.
234 what?
How can anyone who is a good friend of Mortimer not know that?
But how? What?
234. Mortimer never told you that?
Well, yes. 234?
So it turns out that you aren't such a good friend after all then. You don't even know anything about the 234.
Oh, that! You mean that 234?
Yes, exactly.
With that thingy?
Precisely. I see that you are a good friend of old Mortimer's after all.
Of course.
Splendid.
Pero no al
Now
revés.
that you've proven that, can you give me the jewel?
At last.
Hostia, me has escupido, qué marrana.
Many thanks.
You're welcome.
Patitilla se me ha quedado.
Fits perfectly.
Se está muy callado, no sé si se ha dormido o se me ha escapado para abajo. Pero a ver, voy a mirar. No, para abajo no, porque está la puerta cerrada, así que no puede ser. Vamos. Pero ahora tengo que girar esto.
There are strange marks on the figure's pedestal. Looks like the figure may have been turned. I've got to try and turn it back to its original position.
Ole,
Excellent. The path is clear.
por fin, Dios mío.
This must be the secret book. Oh, it's been written by hand and there are several pictures. There are a few words written in orange ink. That doesn't exist, does it? The artifact of divine fate. This is serious. I should get this book to the Archmage as quick as I can. As long as I don't bump into the sorcerer or his troll, I should manage to make Seastone by midday tomorrow. Shouldn't be a problem. Uh-oh. Ah!
Qué susto. Capítulo 2. Ethan, baja de ahí que te vas a caer, hijo. Ethan. Dios mío, qué paciencia. ¡Oh! ¿El casco?
Why are you staring like that? Never seen a town guard before?
No. You're a human, aren't you?
Me?
Se ha pasado.
Yes, you could say that. Never been anything else.
Wow.
Vuelvo a ser un gnomo.
My name is Bartholomew Anton Shieldhand, Royal Town Guard of
Parece que va
Seastone.
cambiando de personaje
Who are
cada
you?
vez que paso un sitio. Sí, me llamo Goldbush. Qué cabrón, pero ¿cómo le
My
ves?
name is Mr. Underhill. I'm on a secret mission.
Underhill. So.
Where am I?
This lovely seaside resort. Residence of the Archmage and home of the sea shanty singers is Seastone.
Seastone.
Ya
Then
ves.
I made it.
Absolutely, I'd say. And here's me thinking that the orcs were firing grunts at our walls again.
I have to see the Archmage. It's urgent.
Then I wish you the best of luck. The guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures. He won't let you through to the Archmage that easily.
Oh, pues vaya.
Is the Archmage even in his tower at the moment?
I'm not allowed to give out any information on that subject. Those are the regulations.
Can you tell me anything about the Archmage? Do you know him personally?
Of course I know him. The Seastone Town Guard is also responsible for protecting the Archmage.
Why does he need protection if he's as powerful as everyone says?
Well, he's not exactly the greatest of warriors.
No?
He's more strange. He thinks about stuff.
¿Qué puta ve, mamá?
Why does he do
¿Qué
that?
puta
Who
ve?
knows? Who knows?
¿Qué puta ve, mamá? ¿No qué puta ve?
¿Te has portado bien?
Sí,
No.
sí.
Has tirado agua en el suelo.
Por favor, ¿qué puta ve?
¿Qué quieres?
¿Qué puta ve?
¿Pero qué quieres, Ethan?
¿Qué puta ve? ¿Qué puta ve?
By upper town.
Well, the town's divided into the upper town and the lower town. The Archmage's tower is, of course, in the upper town.
And what's in the lower town?
Taverns, shops, the common people's dwellings. Well, at least they used to live there.
La mamá dice que está sucio.
Ethan, esa es la basura.
Está sucio. Está sucio toda.
Where are the town's inhabitants?
Gone.
Oh,
Lots of them died when the town was besieged, and most of the survivors then went off with Gustav the Handsome to take revenge. That was rather less than successful.
And how many people are still living here?
Not so many anymore. If the Archmage hadn't had his tower here, the town would have probably been abandoned.
Sounds pretty sad.
But things will get better. Wait until we win the war, and everyone comes back. Well, those that are still alive.
I have to go. I'll get in to see the Archmage one way or another.
Well, I never. I have to get back to my post too. My break's over. So,
Por
Mr. Underwood, on a
favor,
secret
¿qué puta
mission.
ve,
Good
mamá?
luck on your
¿pero qué
adventure.
tienes? ¿Quieres jugar?
No doubt
Toma.
bump into each other again.
Thanks, Mr. Shieldhand. See you later.
Sí. Yo quiero curiosar.
Pues ven.
Yo quiero puta ve.
Porque el cuesco.
No.
Ethan,
Esto no me gusta.
¿me si lo has apretado tú?
Esto.
Ay, señor mío, qué paciencia.
Oh, fluffy, wuffy little bunny rabbit. All white and soft and gentle and
Oh.
sweet. I just want to cuddle it.
Ah.
Oh, I'm an adventurer now. I must act like one. It's a rabbit, a white one.
No me digas. A ver, comparte, ¿qué pone?
It says the meadows. No idea what that's. I don't think anyone in my family has ever set foot in a human town before. Not even Grandad.
Necesito esto.
Aquí pone mago, ¿no? O magia.
There are two signs on the door. One says Master Marcus's Magic Mage School. The other says back soon. Both signs are covered in cobwebs. They must have been hanging there for days or even weeks.
Más bien años.
No one home. The door is locked. Some boxes and cartons, they're all empty.
Oh, sí. Oh, sí, esto. Oh, sí.
You heard a
Oh,
lot
sí.
of bad things about rundown taverns.
Oh, sí.
On the other hand, they're often the starting point of many a fantastic adventure. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't
Otro
had
guiño.
enough of those yet.
Otro guiño.
Have you got Form 12B for me? Ooh, the blue one. No, it's just a green one. Hurry up. The post office is about to close for lunch.
¿Para qué se ve ese formulario?
You're going to the post office? Oh, I'll come with you. I need a delivery note and I want to send off a registered letter.
What are you doing?
What do you think? You can see what we're doing. We're playing. Damn, I've forgotten my ID card. You can have a copy of your passport certified by a solicitor. Hang on, I'll mark the solicitor for you on the map.
What are you playing?
The only true kind of game, a role-playing game.
What is this?
Son muy grandes. Son muy grandes, son muy grandes. Son muy grandes, 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 son muy grandes.
Oh, here, come over here. I found the tax inspector. Wait for me, I'll be there in a sec. Once I've got this stamp, I can finally conclude the fiscal year. You know what that means?
Este es
Tax
al revés.
And you really enjoy playing the game?
Of course. Certainly. You can escape the tedium of reality with all its magic and monsters. And you meet new people. It's not only us who play this game. It's played all over the world. There are 6 people currently online. Well, 4 if you don't include us. That one's just gone off to the toilet.
And when is the game over?
Mamá.
Que no, jódate,
There is
jódate.
no winner. Just like in real life. The game has no end.
Keep on playing and... Oh! A traffic warden's wanting to write me a ticket.
Leave her. That's a hard quest series. You can try to lodge a written appeal and then you have to...
So the game never ends? Great.
Están jugando a la vida real.
Might I ask you who you both are?
Of course. I'm Jack Smith, level 42 consultant at a medium-sized cooperative bank. But I want to retrain as a tax consultant with specialization in tax-effective investments. They have really fabulous skill trees. And I'm Mary Ellen Skittles, level 40, local government officer. My bicycle's got a 3-speed gear.
I've not the slightest idea what those two are talking about. Maybe it's a role player thing.
Mamá.
And this device, what does it do?
What indeed? We type in our input and the machine shows us what everyone else is doing. It saves our equipment and controls the characters that aren't being controlled by other players.
And how does it work?
No idea. That thing is linked to a server somehow and that takes care of running it.
I meant, who are you two in real life?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I used to be a successful merchant. I had a shop here in town and lots of market stalls. Now all I own is that knackered old stall outside the door there. No customers, no business.
And maybe I could buy something from you.
Yeah, great. Why, whatever.
And who are you?
I'm Master Marcus, the local mage teacher.
You're the mage teacher. Could you maybe...
Shh, the game's started.
Then best of luck in wherever.
Vaya
You know,
tela.
that's about the silliest game I've ever heard of. Why would anyone flee from their own world into a fantasy world in order to complete meaningless tasks?
A mí me preguntas que es las mismas.
The shelves are full of dusty bottles and tankards. Some are still half full. Perhaps the owners had to leave town in a hurry. A door bearing a sign that says server's room, no entry. It says no entry. Now, just because I'm in a big town doesn't mean I'm going to turn into a criminal. These two use the same machine to play their strange role-playing game. My family would just love this.
Bueno.
The cart is pretty overgrown. It obviously hasn't been moved in months.
Periodo.
Halt!
Access only for authorized persons.
Pero si estás en la abajo, ¿no?
Are you the guard of the upper gate?
Dead right. And you don't have access to the upper town.
As I already mentioned to you at the outer gate, I must speak to the Archmage. It's urgent.
And as I've already mentioned to you, the guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures.
You say you were the guard.
Well, I wasn't on duty, and you shouldn't mix business with pleasure. Anyway, it's much funnier this way.
Qué cabrón.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Estás guardando una ciudad donde casi no
But
hay
if
nadie.
almost no one lives here, who are you guarding?
I'm not guarding the inhabitants, I'm guarding the town. I'm guarding it like my father did before me and his father before him. But not his father, he was a blacksmith. But his brother-in-law was a town guard, and his father was a baker.
Interesting. There has to be a way to get to see the Archmage. What would I have to do?
Only people with personal invitations from the Archmage himself are allowed in. Do you have an invitation?
Una invitación.
Of course.
And where is it?
It's an invisible invitation.
An invisible invitation. Really?
Yes, from the Unseen University.
Never heard of it. So, where's the invitation?
You don't need to see my invitation.
I certainly do.
You don't need to see my invitation.
You really believe that'll work?
It was worth a try, wasn't it?
Not really. So, where's the invitation?
My dog ate it.
I haven't got time for this. So, where's the invitation?
No, unfortunately not.
Well, there you go. Without an invitation, there's no way you'll ever be admitted to see the Archmage. But you could be admitted, of course. If you were a mage yourself.
Mages are allowed to speak with the Archmage.
Naturally. He's the head of the order, after all. You know any mages by any chance?
Well, I'd like to be one myself.
And I'd like to be a dewdrop on a wood elf's butt cheek.
Really? Why?
Well, Look, only mages or people with invitations can get into the tower.
So I'd be able to see the Archmage if I was accompanied by a mage?
No, the mage would be allowed up, not you. But you could say, give a message to the mage.
But I must speak to the Archmage himself, and I have to give him something.
Well then, you must be a mage yourself.
How do you know whether someone's a mage or not? For aura? Or by the charisma and wisdom they radiate?
By their mage diploma.
Huh?
Every trained mage has a mage diploma. They can show it to me here, and then I let them into the upper town.
So that means if I show you a mage diploma, I can see the Archmage.
Show me an honestly acquired mage's diploma made out in your name, and I'll take you to the Archmage myself.
If there's no other way, then I'll just get my mage degree, or my name's not Underhill.
Good luck. You'll find the mage teacher in the tavern. Just see what he thinks of the idea.
I'm gonna get my mage diploma. Just you wait and see.
Oh, yeah, right.
¿Qué pasa?
Oh man, there's no way I can do a full course of mage training just to get into the Archmage's tower. Maybe the mage teacher will lend me a diploma, and once I've given up the ring, well, maybe I could really take a stab at it.
No hay nada más, parece. Pues vamos a ver.
Excuse me. Master Marcus, I need,
Shh, I'm playing.
Yes, but I urgently need,
Later.
but without a mage diploma,
Listen, I really haven't got time right now. My character's tax return is due. I've been playing towards it for days.
Not a prayer. I'm not going to get a blessed thing from Master Marcus as long as that game's running.
A ver, hija. Venga.
Tiene hambre, mamá.
Pero ¿cómo vas a tener hambre?
No.
I don't understand what's being displayed there or what these two are entering, but the machine seems to be functioning perfectly. No choice.
¿Qué remedio? ¿Un mono?
What the? A hairy demon. He's operating a machine. The waste bin is right under the slot in the machine. Strange. The waste bin is empty. For save games. Sorry, couldn't resist. A small black container. It could be an inkwell. The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a terrible revenge. The chair looks just like the chair the demon is sitting on. I guess it's a replacement chair.
¿Qué hay? ¿Qué hay? ¿Qué hay? ¿Qué hay? ¿Es para mí? ¿Para mí? ¿Sí dejas?
Sí, cariño. Toma.
¿Sí dejas?
Sí, te dejo. Eso ella.
It says online. Whatever that means. The demon seems to be busy. He probably has to toil day and night just to keep the game going. The safe is locked, and there's no way I can crack it either. The chair looks just like the chair the demon is sitting on. I guess it's a replacement chair. That service chair is a pretty rickety piece of woodwork. The waste bin is empty. There are a lot of index cards in the filing cabinet. Each card bears a small table and a picture. The cards are sorted alphabetically. Let's see. Rare watering can, volume 5 litres. Used for geraniums, increases potted plant lifespan by 2. Epic folder, offers room for up to 16 forms. Slip-resistant suspenders, prevents sock slippage. These index cards seem to contain descriptions of all the items in the game. Now, let's see if we can annoy the demon. Oh, that demon's fast. He must have amazing intellectual powers. The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a terrible revenge. Time for another go.
Pero mientras revuelvo no puedo coger otra cosa.
If I were to simply remove the chair, the demon would notice right away. I'll have to think of something else. Time for another
No da
go.
tiempo. The demon might notice if I were to take his inkwell and exact a terrible revenge. Mum bottles apple sauce in jars like that back home. Ours are smaller though.
splendid two-pointer.
Tranquilita comiéndose el helado.
The door's locked. The mage teacher is still sitting in the tavern playing that strange game.
Oh, espera, ahí hay una tienda, ¿no?
This must be the last market stall the merchant mentioned. Nothing more is going to be sold here as long as the merchant is still playing that strange game. This must be the last market stall the merchant mentioned. Nothing more.
No voy a hacer nada.
It says the meadows. Here, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Not a chance. It won't let itself be caught that easily. Besides, I wouldn't know what to do with the rabbit anyway. I mean, except just love it a bit. There have been some heavy battles fought around Seastone in the last few years. It looks like the town definitely sustained some damage. I think that's the town's coat of arms. It is pretty faded and dirty. You can't really see anything.
Solo tengo un pote. No sé qué hacer con ese pote.
There's a sack on the cart. Something about the smell tells me it's probably full of rotten grain.
Grano.
Nothing for me there. Hey, what?
Era un bocadillo, ¿verdad?
A basket. It belongs to Mr. Shieldhand. It contains the rest of his giant sandwich. I saw you eating something, and then you hid it when you saw me. What was it?
You what? I wasn't eating anything.
Oh, yes, you were. It was a long, yellow thing.
And if I was, that's a whole crateful that's been delivered. And I'm taking the rest of the monkey just as soon as I have my next break period.
That's food for the hairy demon in the tavern.
What do you mean, a demon? It's a monkey.
A what?
A monkey. Monkeys love bananas. And me too.
Ya voy. Ya está. A la cazuela que es bueno.
Would you let me try a banana?
No, I've already eaten 2, and the monkey still needs to have some, sorry. If you would excuse me, I have to, guard the town.
Ah, el conejo.
You want to eat more of them, right?
Perhaps?
Hello, Mr. Shield.
Hello, mister.
A ver si me da...
About the...
Yes?
Where did you get the demon food?
The roleplay company sends a crate every week by air freight. I receive them and take them to the tavern.
Maybe I can deliver the bananas to the tavern. I'd be happy to help.
No, that comes under my area of responsibility, and you have to get on with becoming a graduate mage.
And it doesn't bother anyone that you take a couple of those things from every delivery.
Well, perhaps it's not officially.
And if I were to tell the Archmage, wouldn't he punish you?
Perhaps. But how are you going to meet the Archmage? You got a mage diploma?
Those two players get really upset about technical difficulties in their role-playing game.
Yes. And?
Could the difficulties be related to the fact that someone is depriving the hairy demon of his food?
Well, no. I can't
pasa?
imagine that.
What if we ask the merchant and the mage teacher what they think about it?
Te acaba de comer un
They pay a
helado,
lot of
hijo.
money to ensure that the game works.
Well,
And if it really is due to the lack of fruit, maybe they would like their money back.
All right. Here's a banana. You have to peel the skin off it before you can eat it. Now get out of here.
Oh, thanks ever so much.
Bueno, ya consiguió mi plátano. Ay, payo.
Time for another go. If I were to simply remove the chair, the demon would notice... If I were to simply remove the chair, the demon... Maybe I can distract him with this. Hey, demon, look what I have here.
What's going on now? Can you do anything?
No, everything's locked up.
I've got lag.
Blood.
Oh, I've just about had enough of this. You pay all that money month after month, the developers make huge profits and still nothing works. Everything they've got is junk. All a whole load of totally outdated technology. I've had enough. I'm writing a complaint. If they don't get their technical problems under control, then I'm out of here. Absolutely. Me too.
Excellent. It looks like all I have to do is ensure a second technical problem, and the two will finally stop playing. The first complaint from the players landed right in the waste bin. The first complaint from the players landed right in the waste bin. Time for another go. The demon sorts through those slips in that box like a madman. The first complaint from the players landed right in the waste bin. The chair looks just like the demon might...
Yo lo tengo un carro, no sé para qué, pero lo tengo. Ay, Feraisan.
Oye, déjame el chocolate. Oye. 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 Oye, mamá. Oye.
Claro, pues no.
The Seastone City coat of arms. I recognize it from a map. It looks a little worse for wear, like everything else here. A basket. It belongs to Mr. Shieldhand. It contains the rest of his giant sandwich.
Ah, mira.
This fruit looks like grapes. In truth, they're grapes from a poison ivy. I was bedridden for 2 weeks because of those as a child, and I read about Nightilo's adventures.
¿No es para coger? Vaya. Pues... no sé, hay gente que ve dónde está para mirar, ¿sabes? Pero yo no sé qué botón es, el punto no es. No. Ah, es el espacio. Vale. Esto te ha ido un poquito de mirar. La verdad que sí, ¿eh? Oh, mira.
A very dirty drain. The sewer should be down there somewhere. A very dirty drain. The sewer should be down there somewhere. The moving companies must have earned a fortune when the city was abandoned. They earned some good coin. They're firmly in goblin hands, and no one really likes to negotiate with them about prices. This must be the last market store the merchant mentioned. Nothing... The door's locked.
Y ya está, no lo tengo. Bueno.
There's a small stone beside the large one. It's half buried in the ground. Ugh! Discover the strange world of people's bugs, of fleas and spiders. Okay then.
Ethan!
Collect some of those.
Vale.
Done.
Estoy teniendo una idea un poco chunga.
Rabbit.
Ethan, vale, hombre.
Not a chance.
Oh, Dios mío. ¿Y te han dicho que vale o te vas castigado?
Ah, no. No.
Para ya quieto, hombre.
Quiero la máquina.
Nada de máquina, estás castigado.
No, que quiero la máquina. No, que yo te tirando, mamá.
Oh, what's going on
Te
now?
tirando.
The servant's
No,
gone
te
dead.
tirada.
Completely buggy.
No, te tirado, mamá.
Anymore.
hay mucho desviado.
They'll suffer the
Entonces
consequences for
juego
what
con
they
los
do.
sellos.
Right.
Entonces juego con los sellos.
One
Entonces
water,
juego con los sellos.
but just one.
Entonces juego con
We
los
couldn't
sellos
stop if we
mejor.
wanted to. We could, but we don't want to.
Entonces juego con los sellos.
Except if they don't get to grips with their problems, then it's over. Write that to them.
No way! What will it take to finally get
El
those two to
día
stop
en la
playing?
montaña. Dice la montaña.
Bueno, pues no hay tu tía de que dejen de jugar. Madre mía, qué viciados. Están más viciados que yo, todos.
Yo quiero jugar.
Espérate tú, pesado.
¿Y esto qué es esta? Y es para mí.
Es tuyo.
Sí. Y esto es mía. Déjame estando.
Toma.
Toma.
And that makes 2 complaints in the bin. Those 2 aren't going to take much more of this. The demon... Time for another go. If I were to simply remove the chair, the demon would notice right away. I have to think of something else.
No, todo esto ya lo miré. Sí, sí. Esa caja no la miré.
A wooden box full of tools, including, amongst other things, a saw.
Uy, me está dando una idea terrible.
Tool safety regulations and it's a tad rusty. Still, I think it's usable. You're not really likely to let me saw that chair while you're sitting on it.
Y pues se quitó.
The server is so busy working that he won't notice a thing. The chair is still standing, but it should tip over pretty easily. Time for another go. That would have hurt her being made of flesh and blood.
Hey, what's going on? Nothing's working. Has the server crashed? And I'm standing in a restricted parking zone right
Juega
now.
tú.
I'm not going to get upset about it. Why should I get upset about it? I started playing this game because it was fun. It isn't anymore. And if it isn't fun, then you should just stop playing it. Bill, are you all right? Bill, you've got to breathe. Come on, let's get some fresh air. We'll pick up where we left off in a few days, okay?
I did it! At last they stopped playing. I'll be able to have a halfway normal conversation with them now. The mage teacher simply must lend me a diploma. How else can I get into the tower?
Por fin, Dios mío. Pobre mono por eso.
What do you do? What do you
Roll of transparent tape.
No quiere cortar.
It's sticky.
¿Quieres cortar? No, no puedes cortar. ¿Quieres cortar? No puedes cortar. máquina.
A weather vane in a mage school. I wonder if my parents would be able to accept the fact that I'm...
Oh, esto sí que es el demonio.
Can I help you?
I need to see the Archmage, Master Marcus. It's urgent.
Why are you bothering me with that? The Archmage and I, we aren't necessarily the best of friends.
I can't get into the upper part of the town without a mage diploma.
I understand. What should
I thought, well, maybe you could lend me a diploma. I urgently need to give something to the Archmage. Something important for the good of the world.
But I can't just award degrees to anyone. Close scrutiny. I'm not going to take it to him. Until the merchant is not permitted in the upper town. There's the town guard. He could take it there.
I swear to give it to the Archmage personally.
Then, my little friend, you're going to have to become a mage graduate.
Can I do that? Become a certified mage, I mean.
Of course, anyone can be whatever they want if only they desire it.
Yes, that's true.
No, it's not.
I can try, can't I?
Most people have so little magic in them that they can't even cast one itty-bitty spell in
¿Qué
their
pasa,
whole
Ethan?
life.
Qué pesado eres.
I want to try.
Don't be silly.
Huevo.
What else should I do? I'm certainly not going to just sit around here and do nothing. So?
All right, then, Mr.
What about weather vane?
If you want to be admitted to this mage school of excellence, you need 3 things.
Tres cosas.
You need a mage's robes, not just any old rags, of course, something substantial made of magical fabric. Then you need a wand. That's your most important tool as a mage, well, besides your mind. And thirdly, a pile of gold.
Gold?
A whole pile of it. If I'm going to be wasting my time, I
Is
at least
that
want to
cool?
get paid for it.
Fine. And how fast can I complete my diploma?
That depends entirely on you. As a pupil of this establishment, you can take your exam at any time. Some manage very quickly. Most never pass at all.
You wouldn't perhaps have an old robe I could wear?
Certainly not. Not in your size anyway, little man. Anyway, it's tradition for the prospective mage to tailor their first robe themselves. Can you sew?
Well, I was always good at handicrafts.
That's good. You can't imagine how ridiculous lots of these mages look with their self-tailored robes, or without them when a gust of wind blows. Mage robes have to be made out of a special magical fabric. It protects you from many simple spells and curses, but for that it has to be sewn using a magical needle as well.
So I need a magically treated cloth and a needle and thread. That much is clear. And I need a pattern. I mean, it's not like I know a lot about magic robes. Can I buy a magic wand here in the school? Or is there somewhere else I can find one?
You can't just buy any old wand. The wand has to fit the mage, you understand? The wand picks the mage, not the other way around. Ask Bill the merchant. Once, lots of good mages have died recently. Perhaps you'll get lucky.
I'm a poor gnome. Where am I supposed to get a pile of gold?
If I knew where there were piles of gold just lying around, then I would have helped myself by now, don't you think?
Can't I just work off my debt once you've accepted me as a student?
Ah, a gnome can't earn that much with honest work.
You don't expect me to steal, do you?
There are many gradations between honest work and stealing. Take Whooperman, the showman. He's very rich, and that without ever having worked, and without ever stealing.
How does that work?
He knows people's folly and makes use of it. Ask him.
How can I find him?
His wagon is out there on the meadow. Here, take this.
A postcard.
It shows you the most important points around here. You can use it to quickly get between one place and another.
Oh, eso está muy bien.
Whoa. Nice glasses you're wearing.
Hmm? Oh, these. These are magic glasses. We mages can read invisible secret texts with them.
Something like that really exists.
Of course. Many mages are very distrustful and guard their knowledge like a treasure.
And what are you reading then?
The weekly magical paper, classified section.
Wow. I'll go and get what I need then.
If you say so.
Esto va a ser complicado.
Maybe it's been written on using magic chalk.
It's blank.
But it could have been written on using magic chalk. Oh, I'd give a lot to be able to read these books. But I'm sure only students are allowed to do that. Some kind of mini kitchen. There's a lot of weird ingredients that can be used for the pot. I wonder how many humans once trained to become mages here. 3. Beneath the head there hangs a sign that reads, "The sheep, a mage's best friend. It protects us, it keeps us warm." Wow.
Así es más fácil.
A ratty old box containing some strange objects. Most are quite dusty. Master Marcus, what are all these things in this box?
Hmm? Oh, that's just old magic stuff. Help yourself.
Great, thanks. Here's a needle and some thread. And here are 3 small glass vials filled with coloured potions, all tightly corked.
Ethan.
The rest really does
No
seem to be
toquen
just
nada.
junk. A lovely crystal ball on a small star. It looks completely transparent to me. No fog, no burning eyes, and no visions of the future to be found. What is that? A mirror? I can only see myself in it faintly.
Oi, wait! You!
What's going on over there? Wow! A supervillain!
I'll get you if it's the last thing I do. It'll be your turn sooner or later.
The merchant doesn't look particularly happy. He helps me just the same. Hello, Mr. Merchant.
What do you want?
I've been asking myself why you look so grumpy.
That's got nothing to do with you, has it?
Not directly, but
Everything's going down. Everything.
well,
My beautiful market stalls have been burned down. My shop is closed, and it's all thanks to that dirtbag. Our own leader. Instead of just faffing around, they should have gone straight in and hit them hard. Right in the past, I used to sell 500 arrows a day, mana potions by the gallon, power elixirs, invulnerability potions, all the good stuff. Nowadays, no one's buying anymore. All dead. Who cares about my turnover? Nobody, that's who.
oh, how terrible.
And then there's that damn king of the thieves. He's got my sandwiches on the lookout.
la ciudad no deja pasar. Me gustaría comprar
I
algo.
want to buy something from you. I need a magic wand. Do you have any in stock?
Of course, I have the largest range of magic wands you'll find anywhere.
Excellent.
But you know, magic wands have to match the mage. So they have to come down to test the wand personally.
I am the mage. Soon?
You? That's a good one.
I mean it.
I don't have any time for kids messing around.
But I need a magic wand to be accepted into the mage school. Please, let me try it.
Ah, well, if you must, come here. Here, wave it around in the air a bit. Try this one. It's 5 1/4 inch balsa, threaded with a lugworm spinal cord.
Aparte de bonito se venía
This is going to take some time. I've had enough, that's it. There's not one single spark of magic in you, and I'm not having you waste any more of my time.
But that was only 4 magic wands.
I don't care, I've had enough. I haven't got any more anyway. Tough. Go and find a wand somewhere else.
Thanks for all your help.
Thanks for nothing.
Qué triste.
It's there inside me. I know it. I just have to find the right wand.
Bueno, voy a ver al loco ese. ¡Ay, va! El Houdini este. Respira eso.
The cage is lined with straw. There are lots of pigeon feathers and, well, the other stuff the pigeons leave lying around.
¿Caca?
An empty cage, I guess. The sign says, Ziggy, the invisible pink squirrel, may bite. Please stay back. A cage full of hair. Oh, here's a small sign saying Bertram, the world's fattest hamster. Wow. There are a total of 16 different fields on the wheel, 4 colors and 4 symbols in every possible combination. A crystal ball. I wonder if the showman really can predict the future with it.
Ya me van a timar.
Hello, excuse me.
Oh, hello. A young gnome. And he's got outstanding manners to boot. What brings you here?
My name's Wilbur Weathervin. I'm from the White Ridge Mountains and I have to speak to the Archmage.
Well then, young Wilbur. I'm Willie the Wondrous. What can I do for you?
Are you the showman Master Marcus told me about?
I don't know which showman your master Marcus told you about, but I am a showman. Willie Whopperman's the name. Some people call me Willie the Wondrous. But I only run my little funfair on the side, first and foremost.
Ya, no, ya está. Pro, está de dulce. Está de dulce.
that you're very rich.
Why do you ask? Do you want to rob me?
Absolutely not. I want to be an honorable fighter for all that's good and right. And that means I can't rob anybody.
What do you want then?
I need a lot of gold to be accepted into the mage school.
A pile of gold? I do have that much gold here, but it's the top prize from the Wheel of Fortune. I can't just give it to you.
Of course not. That would be too easy. Could I have a go on the Wheel of Fortune, please?
With pleasure.
How does it work?
As you can see, there are 4 different colors. Red, yellow, green, and blue. You tell me which color the wheel is going to stop on. If you manage to get it right 3 times in a row, then you win the jackpot.
Isn't it rather unlikely that someone would be able to guess the right color 3 times in a row?
If it was easy, then the top prize wouldn't be a sack of gold.
Okay.
Which color do you want?
It'll stop on green.
All right then, off we go. Oh, sadly, that was completely wrong. Do you want to try again?
I don't think so. The chance of winning is much too small for me.
As you wish. You are welcome to try again later.
Esto es imposible, voy a estar ahí toda la tarde. ¡Ethan! ¿Qué haces?
Wow! The wagon is like a house on wheels. Probably wasn't cheap. I definitely wouldn't want to get into a punch-up with a pony that pulls this wagon. I'll just take one feather, a big clean one. Hello.
¿Qué estás haciendo? Uy, mamá, ¿qué estás haciendo?
¿Qué pasa?
Dios,
¿Qué ha pasado?
¿qué estás haciendo?
¿Estás sin cabeza?
Estás atacados. Estás atacados.
¿Está atacados?
Sí. Yo no puedo salir.
¿Está atascado?
Sí. No puedo salir. No puedo salir agua. Mira, y usted no puede meter agua.
Ethan no sale de aquí.
Can you really predict the future?
Of
Yes,
course. People come from all across the land to ask me for advice.
Mamá,
And I give them good
No
tips
sale.
in exchange.
¿qué se sale? ¿Qué se
And what do
sale?
they want to know?
¿Qué se
They
sale?
want to know, for example, if the price of bread is going to
¿Qué
rise.
sale?
Then I tell them, yes, the price will rise. Then everyone buys lots of bread as a precaution, and the price really does rise.
Fascinating.
All the women want to know what next season's color will be. I always know.
So if you say that the ladies will be wearing green next year,
Then everyone wears green.
it's been excellent fortune teller.
Quiero mamá.
Would people pay me
Espérate.
so much gold for my prophecies if I wasn't?
These cages, what are they for?
Oh, the animals used to be part of my fare. But since I started earning my money with fortune telling, they're just a hobby. Apart from the pigeons, of course.
What's with the pigeons?
The pigeons deliver my prophecies throughout the land. I work mainly for people I don't know personally.
Why?
Well, how shall I put it? Should a prophecy not quite
Mama,
come to pass, then it's better to be far away, don't you think?
The squirrel's not only invisible, it's also pretty quiet, isn't it?
Perhaps it's sleeping.
Yes, perhaps. You're absolutely certain there's a squirrel.
Of course. It's the only invisible pink squirrel in captivity. They're very rare.
Excuse me, but your hamster, Bertram,
Of course. He's the fattest hamster in the world.
but isn't the cage just a touch too small for him?
No, Bertram likes it cozy, and he doesn't move around all that much.
Imagine that.
We can play 2 more.
Va a ser un poco...
Which color do you want?
It'll stop on red.
All right then, off we go. Oh, sadly that was completely wrong. You want to try again?
But just one more try.
Be my guest. Which color do you want?
It'll stop on yellow.
All right then, off we go. Oh, sadly. Do you want to try again?
Seguramente tocaría. Teóricamente tendría que tocar el rojo.
As you are.
A vial filled with the red potion. I have absolutely no idea what it does.
Pues me voy. Aquí hay un barco.
I'm supposed to drink a potion whose effects I can only guess at. On the other hand, hey, what could happen? Nothing. A blue potion in a little vial. No idea what it does. Maybe the second potion will do something. Strange. Again, nothing. Oh, wait. Everything's spinning. Was that alcohol, maybe? I hope not. I'm not allowed to drink alcohol yet. Oh, back to normal. A green potion. Can't imagine what that's for. I'm only going to take a sip, though, just in case it's alcohol again. Hey, everything's getting bigger.
Usted está haciendo pequeño.
Finally, a useful potion.
Vale, ya sé qué voy a hacer con esa poción. Me voy a la alcantarilla.
There's not much world magnification potion left. I should only use it when I really need it. That's super right.
Se fue el mono.
It wasn't quite in. No demon, no danger.
Tengo la tinta, aunque no sé para qué, pero bueno. ¿Qué quieres, Izan?
Ya está.
¿Ya está qué?
Ya está cero. Ya está cero. Está en dormir. ¿Qué máquina?
No.
¿Qué máquina?
Espérate. Mejor ya porque este está muy pesado. Vale, se guardó. Voy a cortar esto. Vamos con más. ¿Qué revisar? Está cantando. Y así ya le paso como algo, que tengo hambre. Hasta luego. ¿Vais a conectaros al Scum o al Minecraft? Que no me ha quedado claro. Ay. Está actualizando, claro. Ahora está jugando con este, ahora se está actualizando. Bueno, Scum no va, estamos entrando a... Ah, vale, pues bueno, ya entraré. Hasta luego entonces, adiós.